attack like a gator. Hit you with that rawness, old school flavor. Still I'm futuristic like a spaceship laser. Writing all my verses, but I don't use paper. Try to keep it real in a world full of fakers. Not enough given, man, there's too many takers. Multi-instrumentalist and beat maker. Live by the rules, but a real rule breaker. Nothing wrong, nothing wrong, nothing wrong, nothing wrong. Teaching the world how to song. From DANDYLAND Studios, my name is Joey Helpish, and this is How to Song. How you doing, my lovely nerds? So, first of all, Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas and all the things, and Hanukkah, if I haven't told you yet, now that it's over. So today I'm going to kind of discover and learn something with you guys. I'm very curious about tempo automation in GarageBand. Never used it before, but there is a song called The King's Death Rattle that I've never recorded really without a band because it requires, it's a one-chord song. I have 3 one-chord songs, by the way, but it requires lots of tempo changes and better done with the band. And one of my favorite songs to play with any band because it's a lot of double time, halftime stuff. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to record just a simple 2-bar loop with just some keys, some bass, and some drums. I'm going to use the Speakeasy drum kit, which I've never used yet in GarageBand. And then we are going to take that loop and double time it and half time it and slow it down, speed it up, and do some interesting things, hopefully. Let's see if I can figure out how everything works. There we go. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to, I was trying things out at 60 beats per minute, but we're going to do this project at 120 beats per minute because it's going to start fast. So all right, we're just going to lay that down real quick. That was dumb. Okay. If you're here, leave a comment. Let me know. Say hi. Okay, so I'm going to have to figure out doing... No, that's the wrong one. It needs to be twice that. Okay. I like that little stop. I'll make it a little bit more interesting. Okay, and the song is going to be only E minor. Okay. What if let's take that last chord out. And actually, let's re-record that thing. And, well, no. Let's just add another one. All right, I'm going to pan each one of those a little bit away from each other. simple. And it's ready for battle. Okay. Maybe it needs to be faster. Medicate. Yes. Let's go to, let's see, 150. What if we take that other last chord? Oh, wait. Wrong instrument. No medication. I just need a cure for procrastination. I could be a teacher, but I lack the patience. I could be a junkie, but I ain't got the dedication. Okay, so now we're just going to take this and we're just going to take that loop and just loop it for a super long time. We might have to do some more later. So it's going to start off. And let's take away those drums. So it's just bass and keys. Yeah. I don't need no medication. Just need a cure for procrastination. I could be a teacher, but I ain't got the patience. Dun, 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 dun. And then right here, boom, that right here needs to go down to half the speed. So let's see here. We're going to come, see if I can remember where the things are. So we're going to come here and try to find show automation. Boom. And oh no. You're probably going to have to watch me get weird and figure out where it is. Show tempo track. Boom. Look at that. Okay, so all right, now we have to go through that again. Make sure we get it on the right place. I don't need no medication. Well, I just need a cure for procrastination. I could be a teacher, but I ain't got the patience. Well, I could be a junkie, but I lack the dedication. And then right, bam. Okay, so right there. Let's make sure we get the cursor in the right place. And I believe we're going to double tap to make a point. Oh no. Okay, we made a point. Now we're going to take that point down. Yeah, take this whole thing, yeah, and drop it down to 75, I believe. Okay, let's see how that feels. Make sure this is on point. Well, the station's all prep and it's ready for battle. And the soldiers move slowly like a herd of cattle. That ain't no war cry, homie, that's the king's death rattle. And you're just floating down a river of hate. Paddle. Now tell me why is it? And then right there, boom, we need to go back up. Hello, Gary. Gary's in the background. Gary, we're taking one chord, a 1-chord 2-bar riff. It's actually kind of a 1-bar riff. And doing some tempo changey things. Come on. All right, back up to 150 with this guy. Boom. So now. No paddle. Now tell me why is it that by idiots we are led? Okay. Now we're going to need to get out of that. Get out of that. So we need to copy this thing again. Okay. Tell me why. You know what? I'm just going to come back here and just make a whole bunch more because I know I need more. Look at all that looping. Okay. All right. Now tell me why is it that by idiots we are led? But let us never forget what the preacher man said. You men are all fools thinking that you're not dead. A fat belly doesn't matter if your soul's not fed. Well, the station's all, and then right there, well, the station's all prepped. Then we're going back down to 75. Well, the station's all prepped and it's ready for battle. The soldiers move slowly like a herd of cattle. Oh, cry homie, that's the king's death rattle. Well, you're just floating down a river of hate, rowboat with no paddle. Well, I don't need no education. Yeah, I just need a cure for procrastination. I could be a good teacher, but I lack the patience. And I could be a junkie, but and then we flip it back up again. Right there at 65 bars. Ooh, I'm digging this. I'm looking forward to the end. There's this slowdown thing. That'll be interesting. What the heck just happened there? Well, station's out. Oh, there's a weird. Let's make sure. Okay, something's going on here. We need to make that harder. Can you see it? Let's zoom in here. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Okay, so my cuts. So this is something that's been very interesting coming from there we go. Come from the iPad. It's the accuracy of these cuts. There we go. Station's all prepped and it's ready for battle. No, no, slowly like a herd of cattle. That ain't no war cry, homie, that's the king's death rattle. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. And then the last break. Down to 75, and then we're going to slow it down even further from 75. Paddle. A river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. Well, you're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. Well, you're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. Okay, and then this, we're gonna make another, let's say here. You know what? I don't know how to make it arch down. Interesting. But that's okay. I'm going to do this other thing. I'm just going to stick a point at each bar. And so, hey, and rowboat with no paddle. Well, you're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. Yeah, nice. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. Boom. And then, oh no, get out of that. And then we can delete all that extra stuff. Put some drive on these keyboards. All right. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick little break. Say hi if you're here, and I'll be right back. I'll let you vibe out to this little thing we just did. Giovanni asked, did you switch from your iPad? Yes. There will definitely I'll still be doing stuff on the iPad. But for live streaming and stuff, I got the new MacBook with the M1 processor. I'm kind of getting re-familiar with the Mac in general, but GarageBand on the Mac. I'm going to try to do my bass vocal on this, which might be my only vocal. I'm not sure. Okay. Let me just warm up. I don't need no medication. I just need a cure for procrastination. Could be a junkie, but that's a dedication. Well, I could. I don't need no medication. I don't need no medication. Yeah. All right, let's try it. I don't need no medication. I just need a cure for procrastination. I could be a junkie, but I lack dedication. I could be a teacher, but I lacked. Okay, now that I'm warmed up, I'm going to do that again. I don't need no medication. I just need a cure for procrastination. I could be a junkie, but I lack dedication. I could be a teacher, but I lack patience. Soldiers all... It's gonna be tricky. Soldiers all prepped and ready for battle. Soldiers all prepped and ready for battle. Well, the soldiers all prepped and ready for battle. Station's all prepped, Joey. The station's all prepped. Well, the station's all prepped and it's ready for battle. Well, the station's all prepped and it's ready for battle. And the soldiers move slowly like a herd of cattle. That ain't no war cry, homie, that's the king's death rattle. And you're just floating down a river of hate and rowboat. Oh, that's right. That's why I keep messing it up, because it doesn't start there. Okay. Well, the station's all prepped and it's ready for battle. And the soldiers move slowly like a herd of cattle. All right, I'm just going to do this whole thing over again, and I'm going to hit it in one take. Watch. Watch me now. I don't need no medication. Well, I just need a cure for procrastination. I could be a junkie, but I lack the dedication. I could be a teacher, but I lack the patience. Well, the station's on prep and it's ready for battle. And the soldiers move slowly like a herd of cattle. That ain't no war cry, homie, that's the king's death rattle. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat, no paddle. Tell me, why is it that by idiots we are led? Let us never forget what that preacher man said. He said you men are all fools, thinking that you're not dead. A fat belly doesn't matter if your soul's not fed. Station's all prep and it's ready for yeah. Oh, I almost did a thing without. Well, station's all prep. No, well then. Station's all prep and it's ready for battle. And the soldiers move slowly like a herd of cattle. That ain't no war cry, homie, that's the king's death rattle. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. I don't need no medication. Well, I just need a cure for procrastination. I could be a junkie, but I lack the dedication. Mom always said I could be a teacher, but I lack the patience. Station's all prepped and it's ready for battle. And the soldiers move slowly like a herd of cattle. That ain't no war cry, homie, that's the king's death rattle. Hey, you're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. Well, you're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. Well, you're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. Well, you're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. And then let's shave off those drums. Paddle. Okay. Hello, BJ. I don't need no medication. Well, I just need a cure for procrastination. I could be a junkie, but I lack the dedication. Put a little overdrive on this guy. I could could be a teacher, but I lack the patience. Well, the station's on prep and it's ready for battle. And the soldiers move slowly like a herd of cattle. That ain't no war cry, homie, that's the king's death rattle. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat, no paddle. Tell me, why is it that by idiots we are led? Let us never forget what that preacher man said. He said you men are all fools, thinking that you're not dead. A fat belly doesn't matter if your soul's not fed. Station's all prepped and it's ready for battle. And the soldiers move slowly like a herd of cattle. Okay. That ain't no war cry, homie, that's the king's death rattle. Alright. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. I don't need no medication. Well, I just need a cure for procrastination. I could be a junkie, but I lack the dedication. Mom always said I could be a teacher, but I lack the patience. Station's all prepped and it's ready for battle. And soldiers move slowly like a herd of cattle. That ain't no war cry, homie, that's a king's death rattle. Hey, you're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. Well, you're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. Well, you're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. Well, you're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. Okay. Oh, thank you, BJ. BJ says it sound good today. Giovanni. What did Giovanni say? Giovanni said, I think you would really like Keybase plugin from Martin. I don't know. No, I wouldn't. I avoid plugins. The only time that I use plugins is when I'm trying to do like an educational thing. When I'm, but I avoid third-party plugins like the Plague. And I like learning about them. So I watch. That's why I love Jade Star. But I avoid using them. I try to use just stock things because for me, plugins get in my way of just making music. So, and I also, but it's also like the way that I, grew up making music, which is a 4-track recorder, and just relying on instrumentation and things like that. I avoid plugins, is my point. Okay, so back to this, and I'm going to listen to this while just adding. I'm just going to add cymbals. I don't think I'm going to add. I don't think I like those, and I think it takes away from the when we play this live, there's not very many fills, but there's definitely some cymbals. So listen to the whole thing and do some cymbals, and then we'll probably be done for the day. I don't need no medication. Well, I just need a cure for procrastination. I could be a junkie, but I lack the dedication. I could be a teacher, but I lack the patience. Well, the station's on prep and it's ready for battle. And the soldiers move slowly like a herd of cattle. That ain't no war cry, homie, that's the king's death rattle. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. Tell me, why is it that by idiots we are led? Let us never forget what that preacher man said. He said you men are all fools, thinking that you're not dead. A fat belly doesn't matter if your soul's not fed. Station's all prepped and it's ready for battle. And the soldiers move slowly like a herd of cattle. That ain't no war cry, homie, that's the king's death rattle. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. I don't need no medication. Well, I just need a cure for procrastination. I could be a junkie, but I lack the dedication. Mom always said I could be a teacher, but I lack the patience. Station's all prepped and it's ready for battle. And soldiers move slowly like a herd of cattle. That ain't no war cry, homie, that's the king's death rattle. Hey, you're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. Well, you're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. Well, you're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. You're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. Well, you're just floating down a river of hate on a rowboat with no paddle. Boom! And that will do it today. Tomorrow, I will see you guys, same helpish time, same helpish channel. And we are doing, I'm going to perform live. And I'm going to perform live with just a ukulele and try out these pro quality mics on the new MacBook. And see what it sounds like in the studio, but with no mics or anything, just using the mics on the laptop, me and a ukulele. We'll see what happens. Hugs and wishes. Have a dandy day. Love you guys. Chill out. Have some good times.